Right, so I know we are late to the party. Well, I'm late to the party, but hey, we're here. That's all that matters, hey. So, we're going to talk about Pochettino leaving Chelsea on a mutual agreement. Now, sell me all the dreams you can sell me, but we've heard this story so many times, and when they usually say mutual agreement, you're just like, you know what, this is bullshit. But on this case here, I actually believe it was on a mutual agreement, because we've heard Pochettino talks in his press conference when he used to say, this is not my team, this is Chelsea's team. Now, as a coach, you should be proud to call the boys your team, right? Even if the club were the ones who bought those players, you should be able to say, look, I'm here with my boys and we're here to compete and we're here to win. Even when they were asking him about his future, he used to give reference and say, ask the director, ask the owners. Normally, people don't say that. So to me, it's not a surprise. But let me tell you, it's one thing that I'm actually happy about. Now, Clearlake or Todd Bowley or Ekbali, they've never made a very good decision besides obviously buying Caicedo, Enzo, blah, 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 blah. But we all know that they made so many mistakes than they did right. But this one takes the cake. Like, I'm not saying everything was due to Pochettino. No, I'm not saying that. Nor am I saying firing or letting Pochettino go would solve all the problems. Neither. I'm not saying that either. But it's one step into the right direction. And I'll tell you why. I've been seeing Chelsea fans on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, everywhere. They're gutted, saying, oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? Just because of the last 5 games of the Premier League, I had to sit down and watch the fucking 33 games of the season playing rubbish. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't all due to Pochettino in the sense of obviously we had the young squad that obviously they were making bad decisions on the pitch and whatever. But at the end of the day, that's his job. He was supposed to address the situation in the dressing room. Even the idea that we had players like Jackson, Madueke and Cole Palmer fighting for a penalty. The blame still goes back to Pochettino because that's his fucking job. Now, Chelsea fans, let me remind you of a couple of things that you might have forgotten, right? You've forgotten how Ben Chilwell was being played as a left wing. You forget that, right? Just because of 5 games. Now, Chelsea fans, you've forgotten how Ian Maddison never get a game time at Chelsea. You've forgotten that because of the last 5 games. Now, Chelsea fans, you've forgotten how our defense looked so wide open, conceded so many set pieces because of how our defense were open. You're forgetting that, huh? Just because of 5 games. Now, Chelsea fans, you're forgetting how Conor Gallagher, of all the players in the Premier League, we're talking about Chelsea, by the way, you're forgetting Conor Gallagher being played every 90 minutes in a Chelsea squad in 2023-2024 season. You're forgetting that. Chelsea fans, you're also forgetting all those times we've cried for substitute. And we never get a substitute up until the 78th, 90 minutes. What the substitute are going to do? We are a Chelsea Football Club. We have enough players to make 3 teams. You don't make any substitute. You play players out of possession. You don't address issues in the dressing room because we keep seeing players doing some stupid things. Jackson getting 5-10 yellow cards. That's due to the manager. Yes, of course, you can blame about the immaturity of the squad. But again, you would never see such behavior under under Tuchel, under Mourinho, under Ancelotti, under Conte. You will never see that. Now, when we hired Pochettino back in summer, I said, to me, he's not a winner. One thing I have to give him now is that he's very good in relationship building. And I think we're starting to see that with the team, that, the relationship building, the teams they are now playing as one. That I will give Pochettino. And I've seen that in Southampton. I've seen that in Tottenham as well. But one thing I've always said is he's the guy before the guy. What I mean by that is he was never going to take us to the Holy Grail. And we're Chelsea. Listen, Chelsea fans, you're losing your mentality as a club. We are not Arsenal. We are not Spurs. We don't do this project long-term, believe in the process bullshit. We are winners. That's what we do. Arsenal is a sort of a club that goes 3, 4, 5 years without winning a trophy and still believing in a fucking project. We don't do that. Spurs are one team that goes 20 fucking 30 years with no trophy and they're still happy with challenging for top 4. That's not Chelsea. We are winners. We win cups. One thing I have to give Pochettino though is that he took us to a semi-final and a final, which we were supposed to win, by the way. You're telling me we let Liverpool's third team beating our first team in a Carabao Cup final? And that's the guy you're saying you're gutted because he's leaving? No! He needed to go. He needed to go. Now, with him going, I'm not saying that it's going to solve all our problems, because I'm also scared about the next coach they're going to bring, because they're talking about how they want a young coach and everything. That's also bullshit. So I'm worried. I'm worried. But at least this is probably the first step to, I guess, the right direction, or I hope for the right direction. But yeah, man, yeah, as much as I'm glad to some degree that Pochettino is gone, I'm also worried because I don't know who's gonna come. But anyway, we'll face well, they say we'll face the music once, I don't know, whatever the fucking statement they say. But yeah, we'll see when we get there, right? We'll see when we get there. But yeah, man, Pochettino, to be honest with you, Chelsea fans, don't act as if like you wanted 7 weeks ago, we're calling for him to be out. We watched fucking 30 plus games of pain. We lost home and away to Wolves. We lost away to Brentford. We lost away to Nottingham Forest. Home to Nottingham Forest. We lost away to Bournemouth. We drew at home to Burnley. We drew at home with Sheffield United. Come on. You're becoming this elite of a club. That's not who we are. That flag, this flag, needs to keep flying high. Not what you're taking us to. This ain't Chelsea. He was bringing the Spurs mentality into our club. But anyway, this is what I wanted to say. Oh, by the way, Chelsea fans as well, you're crying for Conor Gallagher. Fucking let him go. He's not good enough for Chelsea. His work rate, yes, is there, but what does he do with it? I want players with technical abilities. Conor Gallagher is not wealthy playing for Chelsea. He's not a Chelsea kind of midfielder. And trust me, I love the kid. I wish him the best. But yeah, he has to go if it means that it will put us in a better financial position. I do not care whether he's a graduate kid or whatever, Chelsea Academy graduate. I do not give a shit. If he has to go, he has to go. We have Lavia, we have Enzo, we have Caicedo, we have Leslie Ugochukwu, and we have Santos. We have Angelo. Those are technical players that I would rather have at Chelsea than Conor Gallagher. So thank you very much. The other one that I'll probably be said about is Chalobah, because I actually want him to stay. Because our model is to buy young players. Chalobah is young and is good at the same time. So that one is pissing me off. But so hopefully they don't get to sell Chalobah. But yeah, any other things you Chelsea fans are crying for, yeah, go get a tissue, wipe your tears, fuck off. You're losing your mentality. We are a winning club and winning is what we do. I'm not taking any nonsense about Pochettino or this. Yeah, man, it is what it is. But yeah, we're celebrating today. I don't know what tomorrow is gonna be like. We just have to wait and see. But I'm very worried if I can be honest. Like I'm really worried. But anyway, man, it is what it is. Let's party. Yeah, up until you know what I'm saying, what's gonna happen next, which we don't know. But as of now, yeah, man, I think they did well. Yeah. Paul Winsley and Stanley Stewart, whatever their name was called, they did well for letting this guy go. And I guess he also has to protect his image, so he had to go. Yeah, it is what it is, man. We move, innit? Chelsea, keep the blue flag, fly high. We out. Peace.